What's up, y'all? I'm back again for another video. Oh, my apologies. There's a window right here, and it's got me washed out a little bit. Got me looking extra bright. Got me feeling like Danny Lee. Yellow bonus, what do you want? Yellow bonus, what do you want? Just kidding. No shade, Danny Lee. So I don't even know if I should be reviewing this show because I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I even watch it anymore. But I actually do still watch the show. Somehow it manages to grab my attention season after season. So let's just go ahead and review it. Teen Mom OG, season 9, episode 1. I didn't even realize it was back on until I was on my MTV app. So I went ahead and watched it. So I said, let me do a review on it. So let's jump right into the review because they start off with Macy. Macy Bookout, one of my oldies but goodies, and apparently, she got a restraining order on Ryan. Ryan. I love how they say Ryan. They don't say Ryan, they say Ryan. Apparently, Ryan's out of rehab and she has a whole restraining order against Ryan because apparently I remember this. He did threaten to put a bullet through Macy's husband's head. Y'all, look. Let me tell you something. I feel bad for Ryan. Everybody knows. My friends can tell you I'm a Ryan fan. I don't know why. He can really do no wrong in my eyes. I'm always rooting for Ryan. I want him to recover. Macy, I don't think he was going to put a bullet through anybody's head. Ryan, he was playing. He wasn't really going to do that. Don't do my boy like that. He's harmless. But apparently he's out of rehab, and his girlfriend Mackenzie is still there, or is it his wife? Are they married? I don't think they're married. They have a cute son together, though, I'll tell you that. And apparently, Mackenzie's still around after all his rehab stints. Because we can't forget Ryan. This ain't the first time Ryan been to rehab. He went to rehab before, and I think he got out like in 12 days before. I guess he finished his 90 days in 12 days. Which is probably why he ended up back there. I remember last time he got out hella early. I was just like, Ryan, I'll be rooting for you, but 12 days, no, ma'am. You ain't did nothing. And apparently Macy's really mad at him about, what he said. And, Macy's a mama bear, so she feels like Ryan just really dogged her son out at this point. He's not really a father. But, Macy has to understand that, Ryan has some issues. And half the time, Ryan is not really being Ryan. He's just, what's the word I want to use? Ryan is just altered in a way. So I think Ryan really does love Bentley, but he just can't be there for Bentley the way he wants to right now. But he does. She does have this restraining order, and Ryan wants to meet up with her to basically let her know how he's feeling. He wants to make amends. He says part of his 12-step program is making amends with people. He made amends with, I guess, his family and Mackenzie. So now Macy's next on the list. I hope you can do that, Ryan. I hope Macy gives you the time of day because Macy really honestly don't see it for Ryan. Macy has not seen it for Ryan for a few years. So to be honest with you, I'd be surprised if Macy even took the meeting, to be real with you. I hope she does those. I really feel like this will actually help Ryan. It might actually be more about helping Ryan than Macy. Now I think about it, because Ryan, I feel like you are that selfish, Ryan. I don't know. I just really honestly feel like nothing but good can come of it, Macy. So let's just hear my boy out, because like I said, I root for Ryan, Macy. So I'm gonna need you to hear him out, hear what he has to say. But let me tell you, when he was at dinner with Mackenzie and he ordered the steak and he ordered a beer, Mackenzie was looking at him hella sideways, like, you really order beer? He was like, what? I want beer with my steak. He said, you're driving, right? I said, I guess she is driving because you ordered a beer already. So, I mean, you didn't give her a chance to order her a cocktail, a Cosmo, a Ryan Teeny. She didn't order nothing but water, so I guess she's the designated driver. She probably always is, though. So, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as one of y'all know you gotta be a designated driver. I will say this, Macy. I love the mom that Macy is. She was scolding, Bentley a little bit about his grades. Macy has always been that type, though, so I really like that. She seems like a good mom. She's on top of his grades. You really can't say nothing bad about Macy in the way she parents, to be real with you. So I give it up to Macy. She's definitely taking on that mom and dad role. Before she got married, now she's married. He got like a little bonus dad. So good for you, Macy. You got a good one. Moving on down to Caitlyn. Caitlyn, I always feel bad for Caitlyn. No. I'm going to tell you what I think about Caitlyn. This is no shade to Caitlyn, period. Caitlyn needs a job. She needs a job, and this show does not count. You need a real job, Caitlin. You need something to be fulfilled. It's not enough for you just to be a mom and to do this show because I feel like you're depressed every single season. You're always in rehab. You're always on medication. There's nothing wrong with medication, Caitlin. I'm just telling you that now because your boy feels like if you need to be medicated, definitely go ahead and seek the help that you need. But Caitlin, I'm a diagnosis myself. I think you need a job. You need to get out of the house. You need to be busy. You need to really just find yourself because I really feel like you have lost yourself in a way. So I feel like you kind of just need to find that confidence. I feel like you need to be needed, and I feel like you having like a separate career outside of this show would be really good for you. A chance to prove yourself, to prove to yourself that you can do more than just this show. That's what I think Caitlin needs because you got anxiety, you got depression. I think the medication will help you, but I also feel like you just need to be fulfilled in other ways besides just this show. But come to find out, they took a 30-day break, which and at first I wasn't here for. I was just like, you took a what? You can do that from your marriage? I didn't know married people could do that, but apparently they did. And Tyler actually broke it down. He said it was more to find himself and to get himself back to a good place so he can be a good husband. And I said, you know what, Tyler? I'm here for it. I really am here for it. After you broke it down and he was talking to his friend when they had dinner. I was actually really here for it. I was kind of like, okay, I got you. I really got you. In the 30-day break, it didn't really sound like anything selfish, like, he wanted to go out and, sow his royalties or anything like that. It didn't sound like it was that way to me. It sounded pretty innocent. So, I mean, I'm here for it, Tyler. Y'all moving back in together, which I didn't even know you guys had moved out from each other, but I guess that was part of the break. And apparently y'all moved back in together, so hey, you taught me something today. I didn't know y'all even moved out. I don't follow any of these people like on social media, so I know a lot of people already knew some of this stuff because they probably post some of it on social media, whatever. I don't follow really any celebrities on social media, so when I watch these shows, it's all kind of like new to me. Unless it's on the shade room, then But Team Mom people, they don't be on the shade. They don't make the shade room like that. So that's the only stuff that I know. But I have a question. Why does Tyler still look 12? I don't care what season we on. Tyler looks the same as he did when they was 16 and pregnant. Tyler, you look 12 years old. You always have. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's so funny. Like, he still looks 12. And Caitlyn pregnant again. Y'all sure know how to knock people. These teen moms. If it's one thing they know how to do is make babies and get knocked up. That's one thing that you guys are consistent with. Y'all consistently stay knocked up. Maybe I'll do it to stay on the show. Is that what it is? That's a thought. Because y'all have kept this show going. Y'all ain't even 16 and pregnant either. Y'all not even teen mom no more. Y'all like teen mom married with a husband and a kid and a white picket fence and a minivan. That's all. That's what y'all is now. Y'all just reality stars now. Not even. It ain't got nothing to do with being a teen mom. Anyway, moving on down to Cheyenne, girl. Cheyenne. I really didn't know Cheyenne from 16 and pregnant, but I started watching her last season on this show, and apparently that dude, I forget his name, but he's on the challenge, her baby daddy. I really hadn't kept up with either one of them until last season. I was like, who are these people? But I guess they was 16 and pregnant. But they doing their co-parenting thing. They arguing. He got a new girl that he met on, I guess, on some dating show. I was trying to figure out what happened to the other girl because I thought the other girl went to the challenge with him. Because I remember last season they were talking about it, how that's their life. No, maybe she didn't go. But I remember how they were saying that's their life. That's kind of how they make their money. So I thought he was still with the other girl. But I guess he got some other new girl. And Cheyenne does not want her within 10 feet of her daughter. And I was just like, Cheyenne, like you had a whole man living with you last season. So, I mean, fair is fair. But then she broke it down a little bit. She said that, he's kind of like a flip flopper. Like he dates these girls for 2 seconds and he has another one. So I was just like, oh, that's what it is. So you don't want these randoms around your daughter. He got the new flavor of the week and you don't want her around your daughter, which that part I do understand. Because if you don't know these people very much or very well, you can't really vet them to know that they're appropriate to be around your kids. So his argument was that you were dating this guy, y'all was living together, and so I didn't have a problem with that. But here's the thing: I would accept that excuse if this was a long-term girlfriend because you did have your daughter around the other girl too, and I think she was more long-term. But now she got this new girl. Cheyenne ain't really here for it. So I kind of understand. But Cheyenne, I'm going to have to give you a little bit too, Miss Mama, because I really feel like a little bit, this was kind of personal. Like, I feel like there was a little bit more than just she was a random. It kind of felt like you was a little bit, I don't want to say jealous, but I'm just, Anyway, moving on. and then and then Cheyenne called the girl a bed buddy. I was like, Cheyenne, why is you dragging Cheyenne? Like, if she want to be a bed buddy, let her be a bed buddy. But I mean, child. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, he was pressed because he said that when she had a man, he didn't have a problem with him being around his daughter. But I want to say fair is fair, but I don't think this is really apples and oranges like that. Because I feel like these girls that he's dating, they haven't. I don't feel like she's playing the field the way he's playing the field. So I really just think that you should just kind of date this girl a little bit longer before you even bring around your daughter, and stop having this argument with Cheyenne because I feel like you really should be waiting anyway. So date this girl a little bit longer. Find something else to fight with Cheyenne about because this ain't it. I'm not taking your side on this one. I'm gonna take Cheyenne's side, not because I think Cheyenne, not because I think that, not that I want to have a double standard. That's not it. I just think that you haven't dated her long enough. That's what I think. And just so happens Cheyenne feels the same way. I feel like Cheyenne, you a little bit. It's less about that, but more about something else. But we gonna blame it on that for now, because it's whatever. I got you this time, but next time it might not be so nice. So moving on down to Amber and Gary. Amber, I love Amber. Amber is the OG. She is the gangster. Amber pops off on a dime, honey, but she got this new dude, and he's just as tall as the last one. she Amber finds some tall dudes. I don't know where she find these guys, these big and tall guys, but she must find them in the big and tall section. I don't know, but they always hella tall. But Amber said she quit the show, then she came back to the show. Amber, stay off the internet. Stay off the internet. Start reading these comments. They got nothing nice to say about you, then don't even read them, because that's the problem that all these stars make. Y'all go on and y'all read the negative comments, you dwell on it. It's the same thing that everybody else do, and then they respond to, and they get depressed. But Amber, you look good in that red dress, sis. Amber has consistently lost more and more weight, but now Amber looks like she looks slim and trim. I like that, Amber. You look good. You look real good in that dress. Amber always looks kind of good though, low key. Amber does her makeup that's fitting to her face. She always got like a dark lip usually. Amber, you clean up good, Amber. I ain't gonna give you too much. You clean up good, but I think if you stay off the internet so much, you probably wouldn't be so depressed. And if you didn't go from man to man, jump from this guy to that guy, you probably wouldn't be so depressed as well, because I feel like your relationships are part of the reasons you'd be depressed. But I think that you move on too fast, Amber. You always, every season, you got a new man, or you ain't got no man. But lately, you've been having some menses, Amber. But I just feel like you be moving on too fast. Like these guys, and half of them don't even mean you no good. They be using you. They living in your house, driving your, certified pre-owned Range Rover, Amber. Amber, get your shit together, because I don't know what this guy's about. He might be a good dude. I don't even want to say too much, because Amber don't got no problem coming for you. She'll come for me, honey. She sees videos. Amber will come for me if I say anything about her man. So I'm just gonna move right on, because I don't want to get drugged by Amber. Speaking of getting drugged by Amber, she was dragging Janelle, honey, because Amber was really. I guess Amber was trying to do a little cute PSA for Janelle and tell her you need to leave the relationship, but Janelle wasn't here for it. Janelle popped off, basically saying, Amber, shut the fuck up. Excuse me. They was going back and forth on social media. Amber clapped back and said, I'm a real G. I will come for you. And Janelle, let me just tell you something, Janelle. You're not dealing with your mama Barbara. This is Amber Portwood we talking about. Amber, when she said she will come for you, Amber will come for you, okay? So, Janelle, you got a mouth on you, Janelle. We know this. However, Amber got a mouth on her, and she got hands on her as well. See, you like to talk, Janelle. You like to talk to a shit from South Carolina. You like to talk shit from South Carolina, but Amber is about action, because remember, she rolled up on Farrah at that reunion. Amber will see you, and it will be on site, Janelle. So you're lucky you're not on the show no more, because you would have to see her at the reunion. That's what I think. I think that you really don't have to cross paths with Amber, because there won't be no reunion for you, because you're not on the show no more. But let me just tell you something, Miss Mama. Janelle, don't get beside yourself, Janelle, because Amber is not the one. Amber is not the one. Janelle, I think you are writing checks that you cannot cash, Janelle. You running your mouth and getting yourself in trouble, because one day you might have to back it up. And child, you see how quick I stopped talking about Amber's man, because Janelle said, I'm a real OG. I'm a real gangster. She is not lying. Amber don't have. Amber has a fuse, and once somebody triggers that fuse, it's a wrap for you. Remember how she beat up Gary in the hallway that one season, in the first earlier seasons of the show? He was holding that TV in the hallway, moving out, and she was whooping on him in the hallway. He couldn't do nothing but either drop the TV on his toe to defend himself or just get hit. That's not funny. That's not funny. But Janelle, you need to be warned. You need to be warned. She's not the one. And but here's the thing, Amber. And I ain't gonna say too much. Like I said, Amber, I don't want you to come for me. But Amber, Amber, you really can't be the one giving advice when it comes to domestic violence when you've been the one committing domestic violence. Janelle has a point. You really had no business speaking on that. Um, Relationship advice either. You're just not the one that somebody should take it from. Like you just because you don't have that healthy history of having those good relationships. You know what I mean, Amber? So like I said, I ain't gonna come for you too much. I already didn't said too much about you. So I hope we're cool still, Amber, because I don't want no smoke. I really don't. So this she told her man, I'm a G. I had to fight when I grew up. Not everybody grew up in Malibu. I said, child, not Malibu. Don't do him like that, Amber. I didn't know he was from Malibu. Is that his story? I don't know much. See, that's the thing, Amber. I don't know much about him because we don't even know him that well. I don't even know. I didn't even know he's even from Malibu. So I hope we see more, y'all. I hope he tells his story a little bit more so we can get comfortable with them. But we ain't gonna get too comfortable, Amber, because we don't even know if he's gonna be around next season. Because you switch him out, you gonna trade him in for a new model. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with the last guy because I think he was kind of a user the last one, but anyway, that was Teen Mom OG season 1. I'm sorry, season 9, episode 1. I gotta catch up on the other 2 episodes. I think episode 4 comes on tonight or tomorrow night. Sorry. So I'm gonna catch up by the end of this week. I'll have all by the end of the week I'll be caught up. In next week, episode 5 will be on time. So let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Y'all think Amber was in the right giving that kind of advice to Janelle? I mean, y'all think Macy should meet up with Ryan? Y'all think Cheyenne need to get over it? And what y'all think about Caitlyn? I got my own theory about why Caitlyn's depressed. To be real with you, I don't think it has. We'll talk about that in another episode. How about that? We'll save that because it's been my theory for quite some time. And I don't want to say anything right now, but I've always thought this is what it is. Anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good day.